Hello. So this is the border to Croatia, right?
Yes.
Ah. Every day?
Yes,
Okay.
day and night.
Ah, okay. I thought there are no border controls in the EU.
Yes. But this is Schengen.
This is the Schengen border. And was asking me if I have any drugs. But yeah, I'm not. I'm a mountaineer. I'm a mountain climber. Don't take drugs. Mountains are my drug. I wanted to start with, hey guys. And I realized I fucking hate when I do that. I don't know why I always say hey guys. So, yeah. I just woke up and I don't feel like talking to the camera. Maybe I should not do that. Capture this moment or this view on the lake real quick. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Oops, I almost fell over. But yeah, what I immediately noticed when I started walking up here, it is very quiet here. It's very remote, and yeah, there are not a lot of people. Actually, since I started from the parking lot down there, I haven't met a single soul or a single person yet, which is quite nice sometimes. Also, what I noticed is that yeah, the landscape seems kinda untouched. I mean, the path up here is marked pretty well, but yeah, I see a lot of lizards and masses of butterflies flying around here. Yeah, and I don't see that so often in the Alps, to be honest. You see butterfly and lizards there, but not as many as here, which is quite beautiful. So yeah, I feel like the natural wildlife, I don't know if you can see this one. Yeah, I feel like the natural wildlife here is still intact, considering that we are currently in the midst of a mass extinction. I don't know, maybe we're in the, yeah, just within the 6th mass extinction of the Earth. So some scientists say. So yeah, I was just thinking about that while I'm walking up here all alone, all by myself, without talking to anyone and just being in my head for most of the time. Okay guys, I'll keep on going. You know what I noticed? Always when I talk to the camera or start talking to the camera, I'm looking away like I'm ashamed or shy or something. So yeah, I try to directly look into the camera and in your face. So yeah, I just passed a waypoint down there. It said something like altitude of 1,635 meters, and it takes another hour to get up to the summit of the Dinara. Yeah, it is super quiet, super beautiful, very, very, very remote. Nature is beautiful. I haven't seen a single soul. I haven't heard a phone ringing, a radio signal, or a car driving, nothing. I haven't even heard another person talk. There's nothing up here. It's completely quiet. It's pure silence. It's just the nature. You hear the wind. I hear my own steps and my own breath. I hear the grass and the animals, the insects and everything, but that's it. Nothing else. And maybe you can hear the wind right now too. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this a little bit longer till I reach the summit. I think there should be people on the summit, or maybe people should pass me now in the next hour, but yeah, it's totally fine. It has been beautiful so far. Um, the Dinara is not a very challenging mountain, and it's not like super exciting with a lot of rock climbing and so on, but it's a nice, beautiful, and silent and also remote walk up here. And yeah, I can highly recommend it, even though it's not like a challenging mountain, but it's definitely a beautiful thing to do and to experience. Morning. Peace, guys. I just climbed the Dinara, the highest mountain of Croatia, and yeah, I climbed all by myself and all alone, and didn't have a partner with me. I will do the same thing that I did in Slovenia and just go to another place and interview people there. Yeah, that's actually not how I would like to do it, but I was hoping to maybe find someone on the way up there. But I can tell you, not a single soul until I reached the summit. Not one single person. It was absolutely quiet, absolutely remote. It was beautiful. And yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed it to be all alone on the mountain. And yeah, just on the summit, I met two people from the Czech Republic, but that was basically it. So yeah, what I will do now is I am on the way to Bosnia and Herzegovina, and I saw on Google Maps that I'm getting pretty close to the Mediterranean Sea, or the coast of Croatia that is connected to the Mediterranean Sea. And since I still need someone to interview, or an interview partner to get a Croatian voice or thought about the Europe topic, yeah, I thought I'll just drive down to the Mediterranean Sea and jump into the water, refresh myself, and then maybe maybe I can find someone I can interview. So yeah, that's why I'm a little bit in a hurry, or I'm a little bit rushing this vlog at the moment. So yeah, because I really want to get down there to the coast and jump into the water, because it's quite hot, and yeah, I'm all sweaty coming down from the summit. And yeah, I don't want it to be dark when I interview the people. Yeah, there was like one more thing I wanted to mention, or that I just realized when I climbed the Dinara. So I had a lot of time to think on this particular mountain, because it wasn't very technical, it wasn't very hard. It took quite a while, and there was no technical climbing or anything to it, and there was just nobody. It was just nature, the mountain, and me, nothing else, and my thoughts, of course. And yeah, I had a lot of time to think, and yeah, it felt quite good to be alone on the mountain. Don't get me wrong, I like to climb with you guys and with other people, but I also enjoy the time on the mountain all by myself and all alone quite a lot. And yeah, to me it was, I don't know how to describe it, maybe a purifying or curing experience this time going onto that mountain, because as I said again, it wasn't very technical, it wasn't really challenging. It is not a very high mountain, it's not a difficult mountain, but I really enjoyed myself climbing this mountain. Hey there! I really enjoyed myself climbing this mountain, because it was so remote, I was so lonely, and there was no one, and there was no stress or no technical expectations or anything, and it was just the nature and my thoughts and the mountain, and you know, I had a lot of time to doing and with the climbing. And what I figured out, to get to the point, what I figured out is with mountaineering and mountain climbing, you can soon, or it happens pretty quickly that you get into the habit that you have to push the limits even more every time you go on a mountain. Do something more challenging, something more extreme, something that takes longer, that's a harder climb, that is higher in altitude, or stuff like that. And I realized just now up there, while I was experiencing the beauty of nature and the mountain and the loneliness and my thoughts, I just experienced how nice that actually is, and how much I enjoy also climbing not difficult mountains or non-technical mountains, and just being outside and being in the nature and being on the mountain alone, without that hustle for a challenge or for the next extreme. Is very nice for me as well, and I don't always have to follow that cycle, to push it even further. But don't get me wrong, I still like to do that kind of stuff. Okay, I still have big plans in mind. I still want to do crazy stuff. I don't want to say that suddenly I don't feel that need anymore, or that desire to do greater stuff, or more challenging stuff. That's still in me, but it's not like that raging beast, or that never-ending thirst, or I don't know how you would describe it, that is always and constantly knocking on my door, that says do something harder, push it more, push it more, push it more. That's not as strong anymore. It got a little bit quieter. Maybe that's also because I'm getting older. I don't know, but I just noticed, especially on this mountain, that I still want to do that kind of stuff, and I still want to push my limits, and there's a whole philosophy about it, which I'm not gonna talk about now. Maybe I'll do that in another vlog, why I'm going to the mountains. But I feel like that the pressure just went down. I still want to do it, but it's not like that I'm willing to risk like everything, So that was like a very, very nice moment I had this time on this particular mountain. And I think it there were already signals before that mountain that something like this is happening to me, but I think it became, or turned very obvious this time. I remember back then, when I still was employed with in my job in the exhibition business, and I was not able to go outside, and I was not able to do all the stuff I wanted to do, to take as much time, or spend as much time in the mountains, and during training, and taking care of my health, and good food and everything. I realized that I got angry about it, that I couldn't do more challenging stuff in the mountain. So every time when I had free time, or when I had vacation or holidays, I went to the mountains and did something extreme, just to I don't know how to describe it or how to say it in English. It was just because I was so pissed that I don't have that freedom anymore, and that I felt somehow slaved to my job, which eventually resulted that when I had free time, or when I had holidays, I just went to the next extreme mountain and did just one extreme thing after another, just to prove something. I don't know what exactly I wanted to prove. And there was like that big driving power or force inside of me that just pushed me there, and that also made me do stupid things. I think I will still do stupid things, but I just think that pressure in me is not as strong anymore, and I'm quite glad that it happened. All right. No, I'm not gonna end the video now. I think maybe that's one necessary step in becoming a better mountaineer. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, guys. Enough talking. The mountain is nice. I can highly recommend it. I'll probably do an explanation video how to go up there, but it's not very challenging. And yeah, that's it. I'm